In order to make barbed wire out of metal, you need my favorite 26 gauge floral wire, wire cutters, crazy glue or super glue, and of course power tools, a drill. First thing you're going to want to do is get 3 lengths of wire, the 26 gauge wire. You can cut them about a foot long each. Again, it's dependent upon how long you want to make it, how long you want to make your strand of barbed wire. The third strand that you're going to cut should be about a 1.5 feet long. You'll see the reason for that later on. Okay, now take the original 2 strands of wire that you cut, put the ends together. You're going to put them in your side cutter or wire cutters, and you're going to bend it into a U shape. This just makes it a little easier for the next step. You take the U-shaped sides, put them into the drill, tighten the drill down. You're going to have them separated coming out of the front of the drill. You're going to put it on real slow. Pull your finger back as the drill runs. If you do it too fast, it ends up getting twisted too quickly, and then it doesn't look right. Just take your time, pull your fingers back, release it from the drill. Once you've done the entire length, it'll be a little stiffer too. Go ahead and cut off the end with the U that you bent earlier. And cut off excess. I'm making it a little bit of smaller piece here just for speed. Take the third piece of wire, lay the other piece over it towards the end, and then spin the end around 2 to 3 times. And then this is how you'll start. Just make sure your first piece is always tight. Then on the opposite side, where the end is that's sticking up, you're going to make a loop Again, it's dependent upon you how much wire you really want to waste. You want to make sure that everything's nice and tight and pushed together. Now you're going to make your loop, and then hold that loop, go around again 2 or 3 times. It's a personal preference thing. Again, make sure it's tight and that the loops aren't spread out. And then you're going to end it so it's up, then make another loop, and then do it again 2 or 3 times around. Make sure they're nice and snug, and then make a loop. Okay, of course we're going to jump a little bit here. That's what you're shooting for. You're going to continue with the loops, up and down. And then that step is complete. I'm just flattening it out, making it more visible. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your super glue. I'm showing you upside down. Now right side up. You're going to put a dot of super glue on each of the twists, the 2 to 3 twists that you made. And you're going to do that all the way down. You're going to skip ahead again, the last 2. Always remember to close the super glue. Okay, now what you do is you take your side cutter or wire cutter, and when you figure out how long you want your barb to be, that's how you're going to cut it. And you're basically just going to cut the loops. Again, it's a scale thing, it's a personal preference. You know, how vicious do you want to make your wire? You can cut it any way you want. Okay, now once you finish cutting all your loops, as you can see, we're on the last one here now. Again, jumping ahead. These barbs are sharp and they do hurt. But, you know, if you're going for authentic, this would be probably one of your better bets. I left the barbs a little longer here just so they could be seen. We're going to grab our friendly dowel rod. Again, this is your preference. This is a 1/2-inch dowel rod. You can make them bigger or smaller. Just wrap it around. Again, I made a smaller piece. And there you have it. Paint it up black, a little dry brush, a little rust maybe, entirely up to you.